Hey guys, what is up? It's Philbo. We're going to be looking at the latest descent raid, which is Vilam, and I'm going to be giving an overview of each of the raid mechanics and what you can expect when you go into the raid. A few things to note: do have almost max lightning resistance. A lot of these mechanics don't hit very hard if you have max lightning resistance, so it's good to have it. You need a little bit of chaos resistance. I'd recommend probably not a whole lot. I ran in with like 60 chaos res, not 60%, just 60 chaos res, and I did fine. And I'd also recommend probably around 6,000 or more HP. However, if you run a dodge build, you might not need quite that much, but I'd recommend, that HP as kind of a baseline. And that's about all I can recommend as far as stats goes. However, let's jump in. Let's look at these mechanics. I'll stop where we need to just to give a little bit more information. So let's go ahead and get into it. The fight starts off just doing damage, nothing special here. He's going to start drawing this lightning ring in. It goes to like a little past midway, just avoid it. He also does this little ring right here that sucks you in. It does about 2,000 damage at max lightning resistance, so it's not a whole lot of damage, but avoid it if you can, possibly. He'll also start spawning these little lightning balls that will spin around him in the raid. These do very little damage. So if you can't dodge them, no big deal. He's also going to shoot down these like little lightning spots in the middle of the raid. Just again, not a whole lot of damage. Okay, so he's going to, in the middle of the fight, put this villain prepares to summon an electric area. There's going to be an orb on the top left up here. Then there's going to be an orb on the top right, and then one towards the bottom of the raid. And what you need to do is you need to go kill the top left one first, then the top right one, then the bottom one, in that order. You can't kill the other orbs until the first one in order dies. So take those out. I don't know exactly what happens, but what I was told is if you leave them up too long, it wipes the raid. So do that. You do get a little bit of time to get them down, so don't worry too much, but do get them down. He'll also put this Vilam absorbs the power of lightning. You'll see this come up in the middle of the raid. What happens is he's going to put these little lightning icons over each player's head. Some are going to be gold, some are going to be purple. What happens next is he's going to start spawning these small orbs on the map, these small lightning orbs. So some are going to be purple and some are going to be gold. The people who have the gold icon over their head need to run around and start basically grabbing the opposite color lightning orbs, and same with the people with the purple icon need to start grabbing the gold orbs, because if you don't grab enough of these in a few seconds here, he's going to suck them in and start doing a lot of damage, and he does more damage the more of those orbs he sucks in. Okay, so you'll see he sucks them in and then he starts pulsing here. This gets to be pretty close, so if you're thinking that you might die, pop a health potion or pop something like a defensive cooldown like Siphon Life or Tenacious Regeneration to get through it. So that can be done. He'll do more lightning damage throughout the fight, so just avoid that where you can. You see the lightning spots coming down like we saw earlier. He'll do this cone area. It's a safe cone zone, like you just got to get there. Nothing too special. He pulls in the lightning ring again. Don't touch it. And this is the one where he sucks you in. Does a couple thousand damage at max lightning res. If you don't avoid it, no big deal, but it is what it is. Here are these lightning orbs again spinning around. I just stood in it. It doesn't do that much damage. These little spots right here spawn, I think they're chaos damage, so just don't stand in them. Easy, right? Yeah, that one hit me right there. It was like 800 damage. Okay, he's summoning the electric area again, which means he's putting the orb on the top left, the top right, and the bottom again. Just kill those orbs in that order. He's also doing absorbs the power of lightning at the same time, which is where he puts the lightning icons over your head. Just go and grab the small orbs of the opposite color of what you have. So this person right here is going to be grabbing gold orbs. This person's going to be grabbing those purple orbs, and you want as few of those to be sucked in by Vilam as possible, like we said earlier. We actually stopped doing damage to the large orbs, the ones where you got to kill them in the top left, the top right, and the bottom. We stopped doing that to pick up some of these orbs, and we still have plenty of time to go back and kill this orb down here, because we didn't want him to collect a whole lot of those small orbs. And from here, that's basically all of the mechanics. Just avoid certain mechanics. The two big ones are where he spawns the orbs, the large orbs that you got to kill in sequence, and then the smaller orbs that you have to basically absorb or grab the opposite color orbs from the lightning icon on top of your head. But that's basically it. That's the entire raid. It's fairly straightforward in my opinion. I think this might be the easiest one of the 4 that's come out so far. And so I think it is a good raid that will most likely become very puggable. I've already seen people, and it's the first day, pugging this without a problem. As long as you have enough damage to work with, I think you should be fine. Anything over 10-15 million, I think should be solid for this raid. But that's basically it. Thanks for watching, guys. If I've missed something, or if you got any questions, just drop a question in the comments. I'll get back to you. But you guys know it's time to get back to the grind, so I'm going to catch y'all later.